play You Belong With Me, Taylor's version, on the guitar. Here's a quick overview of everything I'll be covering in this tutorial today, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so you're only going to need to know 4 different chord shapes to play through this song, and we're going to start with our D major, which looks like this and sounds like this. By the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that on my other channel, Forever Faithful, so I'll make sure to leave that link right here for you guys. The next chord shape is our A major. After that we have our E minor. And the last chord shape is our G major. Those are the only 4 chords to play through this song. So go ahead and pause the video and just take as much time as you need to memorize these chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it will make learning the rest of the song so much easier for you. And if transitioning between your chord shapes fast enough is something you're currently struggling with, I would suggest checking out my Practice With Me series over on my other channel, Forever Faithful, where we build the skill together in real time. But once you have that under your belt, we can talk about the strumming. Alright guys, so like I always say, if you are brand new to the guitar or you struggle with singing and playing the guitar at the same time, the first thing I would suggest is to go ahead and bring up the song and play through every chord with a single down strum as you sing through the song. And just take a mental note of what word you're singing whenever those chords are changing, and that'll help you when we up the difficulty of the strumming. So here's a quick example of what this would look like. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. Alright, so you basically just want to do that for the entire song and just really make sure you know where those chord transitions are going to be happening. And this is actually something you can do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this whole guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box for you guys. But once you get used to where those chord transitions will happen, we can talk about more of a full strumming pattern. Alright guys, so the first strumming pattern I have to suggest, as you can see, is just all down strums. So let's go ahead and zoom in and talk a little bit more about this rhythm. Alright guys, so we're technically in a 16th note pattern today, but you can count it kind of more like an 8th note pattern. So basically it'll count like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 down. Just all down strums like that. What you want to do is you're going to want to emphasize certain down strums. So I'm going to underline the 1st, the 4th, and the 7th down strum. And what this is going to do is when you accent these beats only, it kind of gives more of a driving force. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically what you want to do is for this strumming pattern, you're going to repeat it twice for every chord in the verses, and then you're just going to play through once for every chord in the pre-chorus, okay? So let's go ahead and look at verse 1. We're starting on our D chord. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, then you go to your A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 twice. Minor, down, 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 to G. Alright, and that's how you can apply it for all of the verses. So once you speed it up, it'll sound a little more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twice for each chord. All the verses. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. Alright? Now one last thing I want to, completely add in here, it's totally optional and up to you, but I actually like to play this through with a palm mute. So basically what I'm doing is on my right hand, I'm just kind of laying it on the bridge of my guitar here. And so whenever you strum now, it'll sound a little bit more muted or dampened instead of letting it ring out. Alright? But you still want to maintain those accents. So you're still going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright? So now you can kind of hear how this drives the song forward. So if you were to add a palm mute and do this chord progression, it's still going to be twice per chord. It would sound like this. We have D twice, A, repeat it, to E minor, palm mute all of these strums, G, just like that. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said, 'cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. Alright? And this strumming pattern you could use for the entire song if you wanted, but I actually like to use it just in the verses and the pre-choruses. And then in the chorus, I actually like to use a different strumming pattern. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about strumming pattern 2. But wait, really quick, is this video helpful to you so far? If it is, please make sure to give me a thumbs up as well as leave a comment down below to help this video get kind of pushed in YouTube's recommendations. It really helps me out a lot, and it only takes a second but would mean so much to me. So thank you so much, and let's go ahead and go on with the video. Alright guys, so for strumming pattern 2, as you can see, it's a little bit more long and detailed than the first one. We have down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's go ahead and zoom in and break down this rhythm. Alright guys, so for strumming pattern 2, we are going to count this in a 16th note pattern. So if you don't know what that is or how to count that, make sure to check out my free beginner course because I do cover that there. But basically this is what it's going to sound like. We have 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alright? And basically you just want to play this pattern one time through for each chord. And like I said earlier, I like to use this in the choruses, but you could use it throughout the song if you wanted. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chorus. What you want to do is, like I said, play it one time per chord. So we have D, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. To A, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. E minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. To G, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if you string those all together and speed it up just a little bit, you can hear how the chorus comes together. We've got D, basically that's how I like to play through the chorus, but you could use it for the entire song if you wanted. So again, go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really practice these strumming patterns and kind of internalize them. The more you can play the strumming pattern through without actively counting it in your head, the easier it'll be to add the singing on top of it. So I would suggest to go ahead and pause and do that as much as you need. But then when you get back, I kind of wanted to show you that little solo line that you can kind of hear. It's actually really quite easy to play. So when you get back, we can talk a little bit about that tab. Alright guys, so really quick, if you care to learn that kind of like intro tab that you hear throughout the beginning of the song, it's really quite easy to play. So basically all you want to do is take your ring finger and we're going to put that on the 4th fret of our D string. Now again, this is going to be relative to the capo, okay? So we have 4th fret on our D string. Then I want you to take your pointer finger and we're going to put that on the 2nd fret of our G string, okay? So we have, those are our 2 notes, and you're just going to go. So see how we're going back and forth between those 2 notes? When you get back here, you can see we're adding our pinky for that 5th fret of the D string, and you're just going to take it off and put it back on. Alright, so you're doing that quite a few times. Then when you get to the 2nd fret of the D string, you're just going to take your pointer finger, move that over 1 string, and then take off your ring, and then play it open. Alright, so this whole tab, you're just using your ring finger and your pointer finger, except for when you're adding that pinky. So we have. repeat that throughout the song. You mostly hear it in the beginning, and if you speed it up just a little, it'll be a little more recognizable. So go ahead and pause on the screen if you want to practice this tab, but then when we get back, we can put everything together to play through the song. Alright guys, now that we've gone through the chords, the strumming, and even that little tab that you hear at the beginning, it's your turn to have a little bit of fun. I actually did do a fast track play along tutorial for this song over on my Forever Faithful channel, so I'll make sure to link that video right here so you can have fun jamming out to this song with me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have fun jamming out, and I will see you in my next video coming out really soon. Bye!